Welcome back to the CTTV podcast.
Episode 18.
Episode 18.
So
Nate's got a big ass.
Nate doxed Israel.
Yeah.
We've had to restart multiple times.
Just
You
once.
doxed me first. I don't know why you're trying to say it was Nate.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had to start. Nate doxed Israel.
My last name is Maravilia. My full name is Ty Matthew Maravilia.
My
What's your
social
social?
security number is
613. No? Dang. I'll get it one day. I'll mess with somebody
The
one day
odds
with
of
doing
you
that.
ever having that happen is just so low.
You never know. You never know. There's a thing. There's a special thing that the numbers coordinate to certain things. But
I don't know if that's. I don't know.
off to a good start. Talking about social security numbers.
For the second
Yeah.
time.
Second time?
On the same podcast.
On the same. But we've done this before.
Wow.
Yeah.
You did the exact same joke twice.
Yep.
It wasn't a joke. It
It
was
was-
just stating facts. And then Gage was like, no, you're an idiot. That's not how that works. But Gage is gone now.
The joke of you being like, your social is 613. You've done that twice now.
Oh.
Dang.
Well, yeah, I know I've done that. But
So that's a joke.
yeah, well, that's a joke.
Oh my.
This has already gone off the rails again.
Dude,
We weren't
is
even
this
on the
any better
tracks.
than talking about just jacking off right off the bat, if we're being honest?
Yes.
On the real.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. Jacking off is way funnier.
Jacking off is the
It's
best.
pretty hilarious. There's so many different euphemisms for it.
How do you guys shave your nuts?
I don't.
The manual razor.
Jesus.
Like,
I use-
like a straight razor, or what do you?
One that's not electric.
Oh, okay.
I use this special one. This electric
Little baby
one.
boy.
Oh, little
Needs someone to
ba-
come-
Do you use the Manscaped Lawnmower 3.0?
Oh, but
Dude,
I should.
We're not
dude.
sponsored.
We're not
No, we're not.
sponsored.
Oh my God! Please sponsor us.
That would be epic.
I
That's
just
pretty
want.
sick.
If we were sponsored by them, would you shave your nuts with it?
Yeah.
I'd shave my nuts with whatever I have. Just-
Because it trims it
listen,
very fine.
Listen, I
Yeah.
just want to get sponsored by a concrete company. You know how much how much concrete you can get for cheap? Imagine if we had a discount on top of that.
What would you do with all that concrete?
I'd fucking fill your house. What are you talking about? What do you mean?
Serious? You think this is
Make
a
you
joke?
another drive.
No, I know this is not a joke either, so this is
This is terrifying.
a threat.
Do you know how much concrete costs?
Not a lot.
60 pounds is like $2.30.
What?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Well, what's in it? Like sand and I don't even know what else. Gravel? I had Minecraft.
Who
so
fucking
that's what I'm
cares?
thinking.
Just add water and bam, sarcophagus.
What about when you reinforce it with rebar bars though? That
Rebar isn't as expensive as you think either. I think our homie got 15 rebar for like, I don't know, $5.
How big are we talking? We talking like big rebar? Or
No,
like a little short
not like
one?
that. Closer to that.
Like a meter. Okay. That's still
A meter.
That's a weapon.
You could hurt someone.
That's also a threat.
I feel like one of my weirdest fears is getting hit by a piece of metal.
my
Shrapnel
weirdest
is
fantasies is just burying Nathan in concrete while he's sleeping.
Yeah. What if we just?
I'm never sleeping again.
no.
I can't anymore.
It would only cost me like $4 to kill you.
I'll put a price tag on
One of my
that.
coworkers was discussing how much how much alcohol he would need to kill 8 children. Or no, it was $20 worth of alcohol and how many children he could kill with it.
And like $4.
He determined 8.
Why was he
8
talking
5-year-olds?
about this?
Because he's crazy.
Okay.
Is it the goddess of chaos?
Yes, it's the goddess of chaos.
That's what I like to hear.
What the fuck? Why do you think about that?
Well,
I think about stuff like that.
He just said
Well,
he
not
was
like that, but
I was like, hey, how much
many
alcohol?
children can I kill right
No,
now?
because I asked him, I was like, how much alcohol could you get with $20? Because alcohol is relatively cheap.
Oh,
he was like,
enough to kill 8.
yeah, that's what he was like. Well, enough to kill some children, and I was like,
I think you need
What?
a lot more alcohol to kill a child.
nah.
missed that.
He looked it up and he
Really?
figured it out, and he was like, $20 would be enough.
We talking like a 2-year-old or like an infant?
know,
I said
'Cause
like,
even between
Did you
that-
know
3 to 5.
that if an infant touches alcohol, they die instantly?
Really?
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
They handled a lot more than I thought they could too.
Infants can probably absorb it through their skin too, because it's
It's
not
like before but it's like to kill them, and that's a lot. That's a lot of alcohol.
That's a lot of alcohol. When people call alcohol alky, it makes me want to gouge their eyes out with a wooden spoon.
Those are just white bitches that
You
go
know-
to Chico State.
Calling you fuckers out.
Something along that line that always bothers me is the people who abbreviate OK to KK. That shit drives me nuts.
I used to do that. 'cause I thought
Literally,
it was cool.
It pisses me off because O and K are right next to each other on a keyboard.
Yeah, sometimes it's easier to just like,
And then
it's actually easier to go because you have two fingers doing it. By pressing KK, it actually takes a little bit longer.
the thing that also pisses me off about it is like, okay, you have the two keys literally right next to each other. It's not that hard. If you really want to shorten OK down to a 2-letter thing, OK, the letters O and K are right there.
Yeah.
Or just K.
This K.
But if you still
K has some sass to it,
like,
though.
if it's like just K is infinitely better than KK.
Yeah.
In person, you would never say KK, but you would say K.
Yeah.
KK
okay.
just sounds stupid.
Anytime I see someone type in KK, I wish they were like physically in front of me so I could just bash them in the face with the fucking vase.
What kind of vase?
One made of marble or something equally hard.
Damn.
CPU.
Mahogany?
When I was
not-
I learned how to type really well from RuneScape and Minecraft because in RuneScape, when you're in the World Exchange, you're like, you got to type really fast.
Yeah.
And what's up with you nerds today? That's the 4th time you've called me a nerd.
I just think it's really funny calling people who are obviously nerds, even though I'm one.
Yeah, no,
Man.
I do that too. Yeah,
I'm not a nerd.
but
I say that about people that are virgins. I'm like, hey, I'm a virgin too.
wink, wink.
Wink, wink.
Funny thing is, he actually is.
Yeah, I have what zero pussy does. To motherfucker.
When Nate goes to Japan, he's gonna go straight to Kabuki-cho, if you know
Dude.
what I'm saying.
Nate, are we gonna go to that whorehouse where they just fill the entire room with bubbles?
Just bubbles? I thought it was naked women and bubbles.
It's naked women and
Okay,
bubbles.
yeah.
I mean, that is what a whore.
And alcohol.
Oh, and alky.
And
They
alky.
have. Oh, shut up.
Yes, I would.
Israel,
I'm
are
100%
you down to go to the bubble whorehouse with
Well,
us?
do I get to be covered in bubbles?
Yeah, I mean,
I'll
the
pay
room,
for you.
The room.
You'll pay for me?
Love hotels.
I can't go.
Why can't you go?
He's a
I
girl.
have a girlfriend, bro.
Yeah, dedicated.
just cheat on your girlfriend. No, I'm not saying cheat on her. I'm just saying like, just you stand in the corner and like just be like, wow, I can't.
Listen,
It's like a cock.
I won't.
No,
cheat on you
no,
unless
no,
I'm
no,
on
no.
vacation.
You're not a cuck because you're not in a relationship with any of these naked Japanese bubbly women. That's not.
That's some cuck shit.
That's not. Some,
Nah, it's just voyeurism, which is.
yeah, it's
like
little
a
weird.
cousin
It's
of
a cousin of cucking.
I'm not into that.
But
You don't even have to jack off, man. Just
It's
look.
just like watching porn. I don't see the problem.
Okay, Israel, but are you coming with?
I'm okay with getting my dick wet. I'm not okay with drinking.
Okay, so you
Okay.
just won't give you.
Okay,
alcohol.
okay.
But the
That's
naked,
fine.
bubbly Japanese women will love you.
I'm gonna take pictures.
I don't think that's allowed.
Yeah, I don't think they're okay with that.
Most
What
of the
if I pay them
prostitution
extra?
rings.
Nah, I definitely.
It's run by the Yakuza. They have more money than you could ever fathom.
I'm gonna become friends with the Yakuza.
No,
over
you're not.
there.
You're gonna die. This is how our friend Ty died.
Nah,
So friend Ty was abducted, and we next saw him in an airport
they're
in
cool
Ohio.
with internationals, dude.
They're what?
They're cool with internationals.
Yeah, because we make them money.
I know. So I'd be like, hey, I'll give you a little bit more money if I can take some pictures.
I feel like it's like a casino owner being quote unquote friendly with the guests because it's like, yeah, I'm gonna be friendly with you because if I am, that means you spend way more money.
Yeah, but then all of a sudden they flip a switch and they were like,
Isn't
I
that
will
the exact
kill you.
same thing?
Yeah.
Like he's.
Nate, you'd be the type of guy to get his like hand chopped off by the Yakuza.
No, I can out.
They only do it one knuckle at a time.
How
You're
the fuck
fine.
are you gonna out talk your way out of the Yakuza problems if you don't speak Japanese?
What if they speak English?
Oh, I got you. Well,
What if they speak Spanish? Nate knows Spanish.
日本語がhinashimasen. Tomodachi ni hinashimasu.
You didn't
Back
say
it
that right.
up.
No.
Okay, well, fuck you. I haven't fucking learned fuck you, dude.
And also, you wouldn't be able to say, my friend speaks Japanese because we would already be gone.
Okay, how would you say my friend speaks Japanese? Because I am planning on
You
saying
could just
that.
pull up a translator on your fucking phone.
Okay,
You got it really close.
Tomodachi something.
Tomodachi
Wa?
wa.
Fuck!
Do the WAP.
Do the WAP dance right now? You want
No.
you want to see my
right now.
wet ass pussy?
I don't want to see this.
You want to see that, dude? It's kind of fucking
Do
gay.
the WAP.
Oh, to finish
Can you fuck?
You?
Yeah,
stop moving the
That
table.
wasn't me.
It literally,
literally was you.
Fucking
Moving
shut
the whole
up.
coffee table. You're moving the whole Amazon special coffee table.
This was from Amazon.
Yeah, it was like $90. It wasn't too bad.
Damn, this is a good coffee table, bro.
Well, I mean, it's like composite wood. I think.
Yo, fuck that. Drop the link in the bio right now.
All right.
Yeah, fucking, I'm buying this shit.
All right.
Why?
Because it's nice. What the fuck do you mean?
Oh,
What are you
why?
gonna do with a
To
coffee?
finish that,
Fucking drink coffee.
to finish that tiny story I had like 10 minutes ago at this point. I don't even know. But it was about abbreviations. I was going to say, I learned how to type in RuneScape and Minecraft. That's also where I learned all like my abbreviations. Mm-hmm. Except for one of them, I was just assumed was the shortened version of come over here, which is, CUM instead of COM. And
That
didn't hit.
It didn't hit.
I bombed. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Hey, Ty, how are you doing, man? So Ty saw the sun set, and he also saw the sunrise while not falling
I thought you
asleep.
were about to stop at sun.
Okay,
I was like,
so basically,
Yeah.
I had work and I got home, and I had to do homework from 8 o'clock to 12 o'clock of
PM.
of ASL and photography, and it was fucking horrible. Anyways, after that, I played Minecraft for 3 hours and then laid in bed and could not go to sleep. And then yes, I went outside and I watched the sunrise.
That's pretty cool.
So you took a 3-hour nap?
Yeah, and then I went and then I watched like I don't fucking know.
How are you doing right now?
Not good.
Scale 1 to 10.
Yeah, scale of 1 to 10. 10 being I want to kill myself.
How about
we're gonna-
10 being wow, that is how about 10 being like
No.
I'm
wanna
gonna
sleep.
pass out.
Yeah, 10. Okay, fine. 10 being I'm about to fall asleep in the next 2 seconds.
I'm like at a
1, 2. Well, he's obviously not a 10.
I'm at like a 7.
Damn, that's pretty bad. That's
Pretty
pretty
bad.
bad. I have not been. My sleep schedule has been pretty messed up, just from like
Hey,
staying up.
Gage completely flipped his sleep schedule during quarantine, which is pretty dope. We still can't figure out what he did in the wee hours of the morning, but
Wait,
What did he do?
Wait.
when I would wake up at 11, Gage would say, "Okay, just going to sleep now."
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like he reversed it from that.
Oh, no.
No,
I was like, wait.
And then he
when did
flipped
that?
it back,
There was
and then he
a-
flipped it back again.
Long ass time where me, Dane, and Gage would be like scheduling meetups or whatever.
Yeah,
And then me and Dane would be here and we'd text or call Gage. Oh, where's fucking Gage?
Yeah.
Oh, he's probably sleeping.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 3:30
in the afternoon. Yeah,
Afternoon.
it was pretty awesome.
Yeah, I'm not that bad.
No,
One time, because Seabass came down for my birthday, so I thought it'd be really funny. The whole plan was Seabass was going to come down for my birthday, and we weren't going to tell anyone he was here, and we were just going to take pictures in front of people's houses together. And then
so
when he
awesome.
got back to Nevada, we would send those pictures to the people who live in those houses. So be like, oh, haha, Seabass was here, and you didn't even get to see him. Fucking got him.
yeah,
Yeah.
which
but-
rocked.
Seabass ended up being like, no, I do want to just hang out with everyone. So I'm like, okay. He did drive like 14 hours to get here.
Yeah.
So that's fair.
Where in Nevada does he live?
It's
Reno.
Reno. It's the little
Oh,
big
that
city. It's pretty
sucks.
big. So
Anyway.
Reno sucks.
The only person we did actually do that to really was Gage, because I pulled up to Gage's house. Seabass was driving me, so I was in the passenger seat. And we just stopped at Gage's work to go pick up some dinner. And Gage wasn't there. So we ended up just getting McDonald's instead, because I wanted to go to Gage's work and have Seabass be like, yeah, I'll take one of these, and have Gage be like, whoa.
Whoa, that's the guy I know.
Yeah.
And then,
Oh wait, sorry.
and then so we got McDonald's instead, parked in front of Gage's house, and I sent Gage a video of Seabass eating McDonald's in front of his house. And I even zoomed in on Gage's address, so he knew
Like
that it was his house. And me and Seabass were sitting there, and this was dinner time. We were eating dinner. I just got off work,
Ugh.
and no Gage never opens the snap. We kept calling Gage to tell him, hey, we're here.
Down the wrong pipe.
I get home. It's like 1 a.m. Gage wakes up and texts me, yo, what the fuck? Why didn't you tell me Seabass was here? I said, Gage, I sent you that video like 8 hours ago.
Yeah. That's like the average amount of somebody is asleep.
Gage would just get angry about those he get angry about stuff that is his fault.
It's pretty fun. Well, the funniest things he would get angry about is this would be like, Gage, you look like a pelican.
When you named him Rat or something.
No, I didn't name him Rat. I
okay.
said the joke was my favorite thing with Gage is you can call him anything without any meaning behind it, and he'll take offense to it.
You could be like, Gage, your name looks like it'd be poo poo ploppy, and he'd be like, why would you say that? Why would you say that?
So one time we're all sitting in the Discord call and it's silent, and I say, Gage, if you were an animal, you'd be a rat. And he says, what the fuck, why? And I say, because you surprisingly know Kung Fu, as a joke about the Ninja Turtles. So Gage changes his name to Rat.
Oh.
And he still didn't like being called Rat. And I made a meme about a rat named Gage in like this bottle, and the bottle was labeled Society. So Society was holding Gage down.
That's a great meme, too.
Oh, I fucking love that meme. Anyway, later, me and Seabass are in the Discord call. And I say, Seabass, check this out. And I say, in the image channel, just found these old pictures of Gage. And I start posting pictures of pelicans. Because, again, you can say Gage looks like anything and it'll bother him.
I've got to go get something to drink. Keep on telling the story.
Give me a spoon for my yogurt.
Okay.
And put it in my crotch.
Dude, it went down the wrong pipe. It's hurting.
That's what she said.
What?
It went down the wrong pipe. And it's hurting. Dude, come on.
So, an
You
hour...
had sex before, you fucking weirdo?
You're the virgin.
Stop, dude.
Bro. An hour after I post the pelican pictures, Gage comes into chat. And he's like, what the fuck, guys? That's not funny.
It's kind of funny, Gabe.
And then when I see him in person, he says to me, dude, what's your problem with making fun of how people look? Okay?
Like you actually thought he looked like
I
a
say,
pelican?
Gage, I don't think you look like a pelican. I just think it's funny that you think I think you do.
Poor Gage, bro.
And one time, I think everyone in this room was there, but I'm just looking at Gage because he had just recently shaved his head for the military. And I say, Gage looks like an Among Us character because all the Among Us characters have, flat dome heads because they're in a spacesuit. And Gage is like, why would you say that?
I think you said something about that on the podcast at the very end. You were like, Gage kind of looks like a snail. And that is it for episode such and such for...
Oh, I thought you were ending the episode.
No, not yet.
I was like, dude, it's been 20 minutes.
But I think you actually have done that, but...
I'm about to have some yogurt.
Nice.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, it's a pretty good joke. Love him to death, but... Man, is it fun to make up names for Gage.
I just wish he was awake.
I wish he was awake. Gage, wake up. Gage, you're in your dream. Wake
You're in a
up.
coma. Wake up.
Dude, I hate that. It terrifies me when people do that to me.
You know what
You're
would
a little
terrify
baby
me?
boy.
If I woke up and I was being buried in cement.
Dude,
That would
imagine,
be so scary, Nate,
dude,
right?
imagine if you were buried in cement.
Okay, I did. Now what?
I didn't think I'd get this far.
After this podcast, I'm gonna go to a sushi restaurant. I'm gonna buy us a sushi boat.
Dude, I've wanted a sushi boat so bad.
We're gonna
For,
get
my whole life.
We're gonna get one at Carter's birthday.
No, it was
my
Nate's birthday, but
When I
Carter
turned
doesn't
19.
eat fish.
Yeah.
Oh, you
not
hear
that he's-
that? You hear that? Oh, yeah. It's so icy.
Okay, well. Does it taste like
I love the context of Nate putting that yogurt in the freezer, and Ty says, "Why are you putting that yogurt in the freezer? Put it in the fridge." Nate says, "Oh, to get colder faster, so I can eat it sooner." And here he is,
A week
3 days
later.
later, eating this
3
yogurt.
I specifically told him, I'm like, you're gonna forget it.
just like how Gage forgot a Jello cup in my freezer for a month. Gage goes to
Jello's nasty.
I'm predictable.
we go to the grocery store. Gage picks up a single lime Jello cup for 50 cents.
Yeah, this is 60.
And then
Oh, bro.
Gage puts it in my fridge and then leaves for the military. And I told him before he left, I was like, "Is that your lime Jello cup in the fridge?" And he was like, "No, I don't even like Jello." I saw him buy
idiot.
this Jello cup.
Okay, Dane. Here, this is a serious question.
What?
What is your spirit animal, Dane? What do you envision yourself as?
I don't think I could name like a specific animal off the top of my head.
Obviously, Gage is a pelican, but
Yeah, we've already established
Or
that.
a
Or a
rat.
rat.
It's a toss.
or yeah,
Toss
He
up.
does know kung fu, so the rat is really close.
It's really close. But if that's like the only defining aspect, then. But
Definitely.
as for me, when I got hired for my job, I was given the options of if you were one of these three animals, why would you be it? And then it was like a golden retriever, like a shark, and a hippopotamus. And I chose hippopotamus because I said, like,
they got a fat ass.
I got that dumpy. I said like something on the lines of like I may appear kind of lazy, but like I actually work really hard, and yeah, something like that. I don't remember. And my boss was like, "Wow,
Yes.
that was nobody's ever chosen hippopotamus," and that was a good answer. And I'm still working there, so
They didn't tell me. They didn't ask me that question.
I like that.
Because they didn't care about what animal you were.
Yeah, I'd probably pick golden retriever and be like, I'm loyal.
That's stupid, and a more higher likelihood of getting cancer. Come on. I mean, come on.
Dog is a gold.
Dogs
Oh,
are just
wait.
like the
He's half,
simps.
but
from
yeah.
humanity.
Golden retrievers do have a higher chance. It's very sad. Also, apparently sea lions or something. I don't know. I did a marine biology lab, and
You're a sea lion.
no, like they have a higher likelihood of getting cancer too.
Okay, so Dan's a hippo. Israel,
I guess.
you give me. I don't know what you are. Maybe like an orangutan.
Well, I vibe with the
I was gonna say like there's like this one monkey that like just looks pissed off all the time. And it's Israel. Because you're smart like a monkey.
Is it a macaque?
I feel like
Like a monkey.
Macaque.
I feel
Monkeys
like
play with their own shit.
You
you
don't?
don't.
Much prefer if you
Damn it,
said
we all
I'm
made the
smart.
same
Yeah.
fucking joke.
I didn't say it.
Ah, well.
I feel like saying monkey is a little bit of a cop out because it's already a bipedal. It's like
I said an orangutan. He's a great ape.
yeah, but it's a bipedal primate. Like
I don't want to
it's-
be a monkey.
What would you
Okay,
say?
what would you say?
What would you say? You're so
How about this? Like, you guys project what you think what animal will be, and then we'll say like
Okay.
what animal we want to be.
So I have like 3 picks,
Okay.
and
Orangutan.
I'm thinking I really like eagles. Eagles just
Cool.
are awesome. They're the
Kind of
coolest
eagle.
bird.
German.
No. I don't know. Black eagle.
Black eagles are pretty cool.
Pretty dope.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen those fuckers pick up deers and drop them off mountains to kill them.
Yeah.
And eat them.
Or like like
They like
whole goats.
goats,
or,
yeah.
Also, I really like grizzly bears. I think grizzly bears are pretty
That's a
awesome.
top pick for me as well.
But if I think on the ratio of I like this animal to also being somewhat similar to this animal, I would pick a bison or buffalo, whatever you want to call it,
Yeah.
because they just kind of chill and just do their own thing.
But bison,
alone.
I've heard bison are like one of the dumbest animals on earth.
Okay.
well, it's like your spirit. It's not necessarily like everything. Like obviously, nothing is going to be as smart as us.
Haven't seen any bears doing calculus either, but I
Dude,
still
dolphins,
bear would be cool.
dolphins have a larger brain and like cortex or whatever than human beings.
They have a
They have a language that we can't even fucking decipher. Would they have? They're so complicated, like their language, that they have accents, and we can like tell which like dolphins are from Alaska and like which dolphins are from fucking.
dolphins can also be gay.
I want to
They
fight
can.
dolphins.
Yeah.
They also,
also-
masturbate
They also kill.
Yeah.
and they rape a
They
lot.
killed babies
Blowholes.
and then rape people.
Yeah.
They
It's amazing.
they kill fish and then use fish as like fleshlight.
I've seen a video of it on
That's
iFunny.
terrifying.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The
that's
dolphin looked
terrifying.
happy, but the kid watching it did not seem to be having a good time.
Jeez.
You know what?
It was in an aquarium.
Israel's a dolphin.
Wow.
Are you calling me a rapist?
No.
No, he's
I'm
calling
calling you gay.
I was gonna say no. He's calling you a fleshlight user,
Oh,
but gay
those
is
are too
much better.
expensive.
How much is a fleshlight?
Apparently, for like a good one, it's like $100.
Damn, worth it.
I knew that from Joe Rogan because he was sponsored by them or something.
Oh yeah, he was.
He gave every guest a fleshlight.
God, that's
Came on.
awesome.
That's so weird.
He's like, hey,
And then
We had
people
a-
who were like had come on multiple times were like getting like I saw a clip where one of the dudes was like, yeah, I was like thinking about which one I would get next time I came on, so like I could text the different textures.
That's
Like-
weird.
And then he was like, but then I started thinking about it too much and I had to throw them away because they were too good. So
what if he had a female on?
Just give her a
Dude, I don't
I
know.
mean, she can't
dildo.
scissor the flashlight. Like, what's
That
your
sounds
problem?
kind of boring.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Don't knock it till you try it, I guess, but you can't really try it.
Nate, you give me
Squirrel.
Ooh, chipmunk.
He does have the squirrel shirt, the nuts shirt, whatever.
I don't know where that went.
Oh man, that was such a good shirt.
Or like a boxer, like the dog. Just kind of like doesn't know where he is and like is always just like
But could also like chew your face off
Yeah.
if you really wanted to.
yeah, like they're like they could fuck you up, but they're like kind of dumb and just,
Oh
like, wanna
no,
love you.
he's a kangaroo. Okay, because no, hear me out. Stop making that weird fucking face. Because you see a kangaroo.
Fuck you.
I'm not talking to you, retard. Anyways, think about a kangaroo, right?
I'm thinking.
It's a deer on hind legs. Okay,
No, it's not. It's a marsupial.
they look like deers on hind legs. Anyway,
they really
so you're like,
do.
oh, that's a cute thing. You look at Nate, you say, oh, that's a cute boy, right? But then underneath the cute boy aesthetic, he's also into martial arts. And kangaroos, they box or whatever.
They do.
So
in the kickbox as well.
Oh wait, what's another animal that's like really fucking cute and you just want to like cuddle it, but it will fuck you up?
I don't know. Kangaroo's the only one I can think of.
Yeah, I guess.
Bears are
Otters.
pretty cute.
Ooh, Nate has pretty solid otter.
Dude, otter energy.
River otter.
Yeah, I'm definitely a sea otter.
Sea otters are just kind of floating their back though. I think they're more-
surfs.
He surfs, bro.
That's true.
Surfs in the sea.
And he likes seafood.
River or sea otters are pretty docile.
I mean, yeah, but like what? Not like exclusive. Like, oh, I really like seafood, dude.
I like seafood so much that it is my aesthetic.
Yeah, my aesthetic is seafood, so therefore I'm a sea otter.
You don't really see many like pescatarians bragging about.
No, some of them do.
Yeah, that's true.
They're
It's
like,
"Ugh,
I'm pescatarian.
I only eat fish.
It's like that's so bad for the environment. Still,
it's still really bad. Yeah.
Scared at what animal you guys are gonna pick for me.
definitely.
Groundhog.
Okay,
Not a groundhog. What do they call it?
Prairie dog.
No,
It's a little
a
like,
gopher.
oh
It's
yeah.
a
a
gopher.
gopher. I was gonna say like
Because, I really bet Toby would kill you and shit on your corpse.
I mean, you did ask me that question of like how many Tobys I could take in a fight. I said like
none.
I said like 2. I could probably take 2 Tobys.
If it was Toby at this age,
No, we're saying Toby in his prime.
oh,
Prime.
I thought it was Toby in the modern era.
Maybe.
I could only
Always
take.
prime Toby.
I could easily take one, I think, but 2 dogs. That's both your arms like chomped on. Like,
Or
there's
your
nothing. You
nuts
can
or-
do.
What if you just
Leg,
focus
nuts.
on one dog and then just fucking rip out his like bone and then stab the other one with it?
Wow, that's
You could do that, and just like rip out their femur,
How
and then like
realistic.
in the middle of the fight, break the femur and make it into a shiv.
I mean, like, it doesn't. You can rip into somebody pretty easily.
Yeah, but that's hard to rip into unless they have like a lot of fat, because that's pretty flat. They could chomp like on the side, because like a dog's bite could get there, but not really right here.
I
It would only
mean,
get with, like, the
you
tip.
could get one of the dogs in a jujitsu hold and just choke it out.
Jesus.
just arm bar it.
Arm bar the dog.
That would be weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. To be fair, I don't know that many animals. But maybe like
A
a
hummingbird.
a hummingbird. I was gonna say a blue heron.
Blue heron.
Blue herring. What?
Not herring, heron.
Heron.
Oh.
Like the really tall bird with like
They're pretty. They're pretty sick.
You know what birds are really cool?
Those are pretty sick.
Cranes.
Yeah, it's like a crane, a blue heron.
Cranes,
Crane.
egrets, and herons are all really, really cool.
Yeah, it's like the tall, slender-legged ones with the
Slender Man.
Oh,
Slender.
Ty
is
Slenderman.
Slenderman?
No, he's not tall enough.
You're too
Yeah.
short, bud. Sorry.
So
You got to be like
midget.
7 something
Yeah, you got. Yeah.
or 8 feet. I don't know how tall is Slenderman. Are you playing with your toes?
I am.
Cute.
Nice.
How tall is?
You want to
Slenderman?
kiss him?
Your hands are gonna smell like toes now.
I don't give a fuck. My hands. I'm not finishing that joke.
So I guess I'm a bird. It's just some type of bird. Crane bird.
Yeah, you're definitely like a bird.
I wanna
Dane,
fight birds.
you're a sloth bear.
Sloth bear. What's a sloth bear?
It's a bear.
It's a sloth.
I could have guessed that much. But
It's just this. It's just a fucking. God. It's just a sloth and
There's some prehistoric giant sloths.
yeah, those
They're pretty
fuckers are
Those
cool.
fuckers are big.
I like
dude.
do stuff though. I don't go outside,
They
but I'm doing stuff.
what's-
yeah
inside.
no like
What's a
they do
nocturnal
stuff
animal?
too. They just chill in their crib.
Honestly, I vibe with a raccoon.
Dude,
because they're always out doing stuff.
they're always out doing stuff.
That's
But
true.
it's really only
I
at
think
night.
we can all relate to raccoons.
Yeah,
so.
I think all of
Raccoon is
us are.
banned from the list because we can all be raccoon.
Yeah,
We'd be a squad of raccoons, and then one of us would get run over, probably Nate, and then
Yeah,
I was thinking if anyone would get ran over, it'd be you.
Why me?
Don't you have ADHD?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's apt to just.
I think all raccoons have
raccoon to
ADHD
get
though.
hit by a car.
Who do you think of us is gonna die first? Probably me.
Probably me. Nah, definitely me. I'm definitely, after being like 20 years sober, I'll be like, well, it's time to ketamine binge. And then that's it.
Imagine that actually happens. We're like, wow, he
That
called it.
would
Holy shit.
rock my world.
Dude.
Yeah.
I don't know who will die first. Probably me.
Right on.
Yeah.
That rocks.
I was gonna say
This is a downer.
I was gonna say
topic.
either me or you.
Yeah.
I feel like
I can't wait to goop eat.
I would go out in like an epic way.
Well, statistically,
I'm probably gonna die in the dumbest fucking way. Like,
I mean-
I'm 50 and he's like, he accidentally shot himself.
Oh my
Gage
god.
is in the military. If we're counting Gage.
He's fine.
He's fine. He's fine.
I mean, I don't want to give like his class he's going into because like I don't know how co-op or spec op he's going to be, but he could see action,
It's potentially yes, but
and nobody is smarter than Bullet. So,
epic TF2 reference.
boom, baby, that's what I like to hear. Yeah.
Best game ever made, 2013.
really 2013.
No, TF2 in 2013.
Yeah.
TF2 was made in like 2007.
Yeah, I was gonna
With
say
the orange box,
orange box.
which is kind of a cool name. Actually, no.
No, it's pretty lame.
Yeah, it's pretty lame. I take that
whack.
back. Valve though, pretty wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're really not helping. Like you're purposely trying to.
What? No, I'm like, no, I'm
aren't you?
trying to
When
to
is
think.
Valve gonna get acquired by Microsoft?
Gay
Soon. I was thinking though.
Wow.
This is a dumb topic. Apex is on Steam.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's on Steam, and I'm like, and Jack was like, "Are you gonna get it on Steam?" I'm like, "I already have it.
On Origin,
Why would I
yeah.
do that?"
That's dumb. Oh yeah, the new consoles came out and nobody got
yeah.
them.
Yeah, it's like,
'Cause,
I
like,
was like, "Why?"
scalpers.
There's like 3 games.
Well, the PS4 doesn't have many exclusives.
PS5,
The
dude.
PS5.
It will though.
The game
Yeah.
station.
The gay.
I hate
got
how-
got the new baby. What?
I hate
Gay Station 5.
I hate how both of them look. The Xbox.
I love the way the new Xbox looks. I want to get a PS5, but the new Xbox, like every time I see the new Xbox, I say, God damn it. Like, can it just be switched?
Yeah.
Because I love this stupid obelisk looking little thing. I want it so bad, but I don't want an Xbox.
Yeah. When they make the full black variant of the PS5, I think it'll look pristine. Because that's like, when I imagine a PlayStation, I imagine it blacked out, except for the first one, which is like the gray and the red and the blues. But
If
No,
they
it's-
brought that
I
back,
have one of those.
that would be, they usually bring those back. Oh, you have
Can they
PS
just make
yeah, I have a
every
few, actually,
PlayStation
but-
just look like the PS2 again? Please?
Yeah. The PS4 was pretty reminiscent of it.
The PS4 looked cool. The PS3 looked stupid.
Yeah, it always looked dumb.
PS1, yeah. PS2
mean-
wasn't invented yet, so I'm not going to bash the PS1.
PS1 is classic, dude.
Yeah.
But
And if we're
PS2
really getting deep, you could go with the Sony disk drive that was paired with. Wasn't that the Philip disk drive
It was
eventually
like,
became?
yeah, Nintendo and the Sony PlayStation. Like, it was the Nintendo PlayStation.
Yeah.
with Sony's disc.
And that was like an add-on for the SNES. And that's where the
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Sony makes PlayStation, right?
yeah, Sony PlayStation. And they've made like 4 racist ads because go figure.
What the fuck? PlayStation 3? Why does your font look like the movies or the font in the Spider-Man trilogy by Raimi?
right?
Oh yeah.
Right.
That has always
That
bothered
always
me.
triggered me.
Yeah.
I always was like, wait, why does it look so similar?
Yeah. Spider-Man.
I
They
have
probably
no idea what you're talking about.
Dude, my uncle worked. I mean, I've said this like 50 times, but my uncle worked on the PlayStation Spider-Man games. I think that's pretty cool.
played those games.
I mean, yeah, he was there when they made that song, bro. He was in charge of like the boss AI or something. I can't remember.
Oh, that's the worst part of the game.
Yeah. So actually, I don't even remember.
I'm
but
joking.
That was a solid roast. I dig that.
I'm sorry.
But I just complimented your roast. You don't need to apologize.
No, but I feel bad.
But yeah. But I mean, like Spider-Man 2 is like a classic game. And dude, the Garfield Spider-Man movies, Spider-Man, The
Oh.
Amazing Spider-Man 2, not like actual like
I thought you meant the cat.
no.
I was like,
Andrew Garfield. Andrew Garfield.
Nate and I both
we
looked-
both looked at each other like, wait, is he talking about fucking Garfield? The lasagna-loving cat playing
The first
playing
image
Spider-Man?
that came in my mind is just Garfield in a Spider-Man
Yeah.
costume.
Just being like, lasagna.
Dude, have you read the Spider-Pig comics?
I have not.
They rock. I have one, I think. I don't know. I can't remember. At least my dad does.
I don't really like the goofy Spider-Mans. I'm always more into the serious, I'm a
Yeah.
badass Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I like Carnage.
Like Black Suit Spider-Man and the Kane Scarlet Spider. That shit's awesome.
Well, I think one of the
Fucking Scarlet Spider is sick.
one of the first episodes we talked about Spider-Man for like
was the
half the
first
time.
episode.
Was it the first episode?
Because Spider-Man is like so relatable.
And then
Yeah.
we were like, okay, Spider-Man's cool, but Venom is way cooler.
Oh,
Carnage, dude.
tying back to a previous topic, then there's a new Spider-Man game for the PS5.
Yeah, it's Miles Morales.
There's Miles Morales.
But I want to play it.
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
I haven't seen anything.
Apparently, it's like equal.
I saw that
other one, too.
kind of like really weird. What was it? GameSpot.
What did GameSpot say?
It was some game review company. I think it was GameSpot or IGN or something.
Yeah.
But when they were playing it, they say, yeah, whenever you jump off a building as Miles Morales, you really see the swagger that a typical black teenager would go through or whatever. It was
Yeah.
really weird.
There's been a few pretty cringy lines. Have you heard the one where it was like, I think it was like somebody from Sony came out and said like, yeah, you have the Spider-Man game that was released for the PS4, and you have the Miles Morales one. They are separate but still equal games. Which
Oh my god!
I don't get it.
separate but
actually
equal.
said
That's like Jim Crow law era where it's like, oh yeah, afternoons are separate. Yeah.
That did not click at all.
Yeah, it's
Did Nate just get hard confirmed as a not racist?
yeah. I don't know if that was like
I'm not racist. I'm not racist.
I wasn't saying you were.
you said not. He said not racist.
Yeah, I'm not racist.
Okay. Cool.
Man,
Do you have any proof to back that
Yeah.
statement up? How not racist are you?
I've never.
Would you suck black dick?
Yeah.
okay.
I like black men actually.
That's cool. What are you fetishizing race now?
Yeah.
dude, it's fucking Jesus Christ. Yes. What?
Nate is such a bigot.
Yeah.
Sorry, I want to suck black dick, dude. God damn.
As he chomps down on his yogurt.
Yeah,
Man, I wish this was
half this
black,
episode
man.
is just gonna be this in the background.
Dude, I'm almost done. Fuck off. I'm hungry.
You want to get food after this? Fuck.
No.
Ice cream. Can we stop talking about this?
Yeah.
Can we start talking about something epic?
What, black
Like,
dick?
Why don't you bring something up?
yeah, I was gonna. If you
Do
were
it
gonna
then.
Finish.
Do it.
okay?
Oh my god.
Anyways,
Mom, Dad.
dinosaurs. Pretty cool, right? I want to be one.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
They're stupid.
Yeah. Dinosaurs are pretty.
Dinosaurs might be stupid, but I bet 90% of all dinosaurs could kill you in a fight.
Not. Yeah, but guess what?
Yeah.
Fucking meteor killed all of them.
Yeah. And
Okay?
they could.
You
they
tell
could
me
kill
you
us
fight a
too.
meteor.
Yeah. You're like, how do I wave dash? I can't do this.
Guys, I'm gonna shine the meteor back into space.
Hey, all I'm saying is human beings have a much better likelihood of surviving a meteor than fucking dinosaurs, bro.
That's true. I mean, we're the only animal to exist on all
Okay,
continents.
but I mean, if you were to 1v1 a T-Rex with
And
no
in
items,
space.
you would lose.
Yeah.
If I was the what?
If you were to 1v1 a T-Rex, no items, you would lose.
Even like a Bronchiosaurus, which is like, it just chills and eats plants.
Brachiosaurus.
Brachiosaurus?
Yeah.
Well, actually.
I could outrun the T-Rex.
Yeah.
No, you couldn't.
It runs at like 30 miles per hour.
Okay.
It's
Theoretically.
it could step like 50 feet in one bound. Oh, I could outrun.
Okay, wait. I'm thinking about this. How would you be able to beat a T-Rex Now, where are we? What's the setting?
Prehistoric.
Okay, you're on FD no items. Okay, no, on the real,
FD no items.
dude, you're in a boxing ring with the
No
T-Rex.
items.
That's where you
You're
are.
in a boxing.
Yeah, you've committed a crime in the future, and your punishment is that they've resurrected a T-Rex for you to box, and if you win, you get to go.
And they have Joe
the-
Rogan's frozen head dictate.
Does the T-Rex have little boxing gloves on its tiny little arms?
No.
Oh,
he
what
has
the
a
fuck?
fucking T-Rex face that could one-shot
Oh,
you.
but could you put little boxing gloves on?
He comes out with boxing gloves and the robe on as
Okay,
as per
wait.
usual.
Because he's the king.
How
the
big?
king.
So,
But he
because
takes
a
him off
T-Rex,
in the ring.
a T-Rex is pretty big, so it would take up a lot of room in this ring.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a adjusted boxing ring.
So it's
I
just
don't know how that's such a hard concept for you to...
Jesus fucking Christ! I'm trying to show you how I would beat a T-Rex.
Well, you wouldn't.
I would, because I would get behind it because it can't see behind it, and then when it keeps turning around, it's like, oh, you're fucking stupid. You have the brain the size of my cock, and just keep running around it.
Your cock is the size of a peanut?
Yes.
Damn.
Why? I
you
don't
just
see why you're
roasted
so
yourself.
confused.
Okay.
I don't see why you.
I don't see why
Are you
bring
sure you
that
guys
up.
is?
Okay.
Okay. You run behind the T-Rex. All it has to do is sit down, and that kills you.
Would it know to sit down though?
It can fucking smell you. It's just like any other animal.
How big?
How do
is
you know that though?
T-Rex poop?
We don't know that. We just know that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would.
We also don't know it had supernatural powers.
Yeah, it could have been
you're right.
purple. It could have been like some weird looking color.
What if it was purple?
What does that have to do with it smelling neat?
Yeah, what the fuck?
We don't
guy?
even know if it had. Well, actually, whatever.
We're about to say.
What
we
if it
didn't know
wasn't a
didn't
color?
have a nose.
Well,
if it
we
was
can
purple,
tell by
bro?
the bones and like.
Yeah,
the
it
face.
definitely has a nose.
Yeah, it has a nose.
Poor fucker doesn't have a nose.
You know, speaking of T-Rexes, while we're on this subject, you guys remember the movie Land Before Time, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
The animated movie.
Yeah, the animated
Yeah,
movie.
There was like literally like
And
12 of them.
It's
That movie's real has a lot of dark.
it's the main character's Littlefoot,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then the bad guy is a T-Rex. His name's Sharptooth, whatever.
Yeah.
But then there's also that purple T-Rex who's friendly with all the main characters, right? In some other movie.
Oh yeah.
So the other day, all of that information got reabsorbed back into my brain out of nowhere.
Like it does.
But I remembered, purple T-Rex. I'm going to look up Land Before Time T-Rex because I wanted to get a more accurate depiction of what it looked like in my brain.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the first results is just two T-Rexes having sex.
Nice.
Kind of took me out of it.
You're
Not gonna lie.
Yeah, it just kind of ruined the nostalgia.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh, dude, I randomly will think about this. When I had iFunny in like 8th grade, was looking through New, I found this image where it was Mordecai and Rigby and Finn and Jake in the living room of the regular show house, with like the
Yeah.
couch and everything.
Yeah.
And they were all like taking bong rips, but also getting head from each other. So it was like a marijuana gay sex fantasy. And for some reason, one time I decided I need to find this image, and I couldn't. So if you, listener, know what image I am talking about, please send it to me. Because I need...
Jack off to it.
No, not that. I need to just spam this in random group chats I'm in and
That
be
would
like...
be awesome.
I know, right?
That would be awesome.
It's like that image is like the pinnacle of like images to span in a group chat.
It is. It's like a fantasy.
Yeah.
It's like a very specific fantasy. Oh wait, who was giving who head?
I don't remember the specifics, so I might
bet-
be flooded with images.
Because if
being
Jake,
like, is this one it?
if anyone was giving Jake head or Jake was giving head, that's
Scary.
That's well, I mean,
Okay, but-
Mordecai and Rigby are already animals.
yeah,
so-
but because they're already animals, it's fine.
I guess you're right.
But because
Jake can
what?
stretch.
So explain to me how you're going to beat this T-Rex in this
I would
boxing.
He wouldn't.
I
He'd
would
get fucking
dodge.
Eaten.
I would dodge its attack.
Nate, you would die.
I would wait for its calorie deficit, or what I could do, I would exhaust it. I would exhaust it so it gets so tired that it passes out.
Nate, you'd
Okay.
fucking die.
It's really tired and it decides to just sit there. How are you going to beat it now?
Well, it's not doing anything to me.
I think.
Yeah.
Well, if
so
we're playing
how are
boxing
you
ring
gonna
rolls
beat
and it lays down, it's only got 10 seconds. To
Well,
get
he's
back
not
up.
laying down. He's just got his butthole plugged to the floor.
That's
still
still down.
yeah.
You have to be
Technically down.
standing on 2 feet.
Well,
Yeah.
who sets the rules for T-Rex boxing?
That is the
true.
future. It is the future. They
Joe
might have to
Rogan's
play-
frozen.
Who says
head.
who? Because the whole setup was two go in, one goes out, right?
Yeah.
So one of them has to kill each other. The other one.
Is it? It's only to the death.
Yeah. It's like that is the restriction. So Nate, how are you gonna kill this T-Rex even if it's tired? Because
I'm gonna make it so tired to the point where it passes out, and then I'm gonna figure out a way to. I'm gonna probably like clog its airway.
so
I
when
don't know.
when it's
What,
like,
with
oh
the
shit, I'm
body?
suffocating. Let me open my eyes. Oh, there's a little tiny man right next to my mouth. I'm just gonna open it and kill him.
You could, if you could find a way to get stuck in its
Can you
throat
fuck off?
and choke
Dude,
it
this
out.
hypothetical, you have no chance.
Yeah.
Fuck you! I'm badass. I'm gonna kill this.
None of us would have a chance.
No, I got this. I got this.
There's in a list of universes that exist, none of them lead to you beating that T-Rex.
Yeah. You could not beat the T-Rex.
Unless something crazy happened.
Yeah. Unless literally,
I'm
like,
awesome.
Unless the ceiling like broke away and crushed the T-Rex.
bro, nice Super Smash Brothers reference.
What?
In the Little Mac stage, where you can knock down the light.
Obviously, Ty is not a gamer.
Yeah, I bet you're bad at Smash Brothers.
He is.
I bet you suck at Smash Brothers.
Stop, leave me alone.
Ty,
Yeah.
Ty, what's wave dashing again? I forgot. How do you do that again?
No,
Ty?
this is gonna be such a boring conversation. Let's
Yeah, I don't-
do not move into
I
talking
was
about wave
fucking
dashing.
around.
There's a 3-hour documentary about this. You don't need.
How to wave dash?
No.
No,
it's
on
not.
Smash Brothers.
Which is actually very
I
good.
know. I
You should
watched it.
watch
It's pretty good. Did you send it to me? I think you did.
Ty probably sent
It
it.
was either one of you.
I didn't. I've seen most of it, but I haven't.
Yeah, and then they like went to Japan and they were like, "Oh, these guys are crazy."
Yeah, of course they are.
Yeah. Now they
South Korea, though, that's where the real e-gaming is.
they're only good at like MMOs.
No,
Well,
they're not.
It's
No,
no,
Korea
they're good at
consistently
anything.
wins in Overwatch too. Like they
Yeah.
win in a lot. Of
Yeah,
stuff.
It's because they like have like their government pays
they're-
for them to do it.
Well, also
America-
there's a different culture in
Yeah,
Korea
that too.
apparently where people who are good at games are a lot more accepted and looked up to than people here.
Well, I mean, look, one of the best Korean video game esports players married
Are we talking about that ass model?
a butt model.
Yeah,
The butt model.
exactly.
Yeah.
what?
He married a professional ass model. She's got a nice ass.
Yeah.
There's a photo of her like filling a bathtub just with her ass. It's awesome.
Yeah, and an esports player married this
Wait,
chick.
she's filling the bathtub with her butt?
It's hard to explain.
Oh, like
We'll show you later.
It's like a
but
tiny bathtub and her butt fits into it.
Like
No.
she's laying in the bathtub.
We'll have to.
And her,
It's too hard to explain.
you'll see. You'll
But
see when you find the image.
there's a chick who is also Korean who her job is modeling with her butt.
Yes, I got that part.
Yeah, and she married an esports player.
Yeah, I got
Or if that were to happen in America, the reason Israel and I know about it is because it's like, dude, that's crazy. Because no
We
way.
also just
Yeah.
like Asian women and ass.
I feel like
Fair.
esports is becoming more accepted though in America.
a little bit.
very slowly.
Really,
Yeah.
really slowly.
Really slowly. Because, I mean, Ninja is not helping. Ninja's not helping.
Ninja's not even in esports, and he's killing esports.
Yeah, but we have like
was.
these
Yeah, he
giant. We have like Evo, and we have all these like
Yeah, but it's not like okay. So with football,
Evo is
right?
like the largest fighting game tournament in the
right.
world.
I know that,
But does that compare anything to, like, an average football match?
and it takes like a third
Not like
grader
not even
in
American
Korea to come and whoop ass in Evo.
Okay,
Yeah.
But anyway, if you take something comparable like the football, right? Non-football players watch football. There's not really non-video game players who watch video game tournaments.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's holding it down. And another thing
I feel like
is
that's
there's
changing
still
now.
there's
It could
still
change,
this
yeah.
like
But right now, it's not.
of because interviewers and talk show hosts or whatever love to be dickheads when it comes to anything about media that isn't TV.
Yeah.
You see it
That's changing too.
with any
honestly.
interview with a
Jimmy Kimmel's the
YouTuber,
worst about
the
that.
media does. Oh, so you don't have a real job? That's their whole thing.
And then, the
then-
big red sign goes, applause, and the whole crowd goes, ha, ha, ha.
It's like okay, well, they make more than you do. Probably.
Yeah, proud, yeah.
Literally, when PewDiePie was on like Jimmy Kimmel or whatever, and Jimmy Kimmel,
Yeah, no, he was on the bridge in PUBG.
Anyway, but
I
another
wasn't
thing
gonna go there, but
is
yeah,
there's I think it may have been ESPN, but it was someone, some news channel that was like hosting coverage of one of these esports events, and some of the hosts on the news channel were just talking about like how nerdy and geeky people who care about this are.
Yeah.
And when they're talking about it, one of them says, well, how many of these people go to Star Trek conventions? It's like, well, none of that cares, or none of that matters. Why do you care?
Yeah.
Just this is the thing people like, but the media still pushes it away here. And I think that's what prevents it from growing faster.
A problem with esports in particular is like there hasn't been a game yet that has like captivated like a large amount of people.
Besides Fortnite, but that was like all kids.
Yeah. I mean, like CS:GO had a really large following for a while.
Yeah, but it was still like like the diehard.
But if you went to
CS:GO
someone
fans.
up on the street and you were like, hey, you see the latest CS:GO game?
Well, think about FaZe Clan. Like FaZe Clan is kind of transcended past like its esports sort of weird thing, but
that's why
FaZe Clan's weird.
And that's another thing, right? Mm-hmm. Because we all play video games in this room.
Yeah.
And I'm sure each one of us in this room have delved into competitive gaming at some point. So we're aware of these competitive teams.
Yeah.
But beyond being aware of competitive teams, I know 0 professional players, even though I play games.
Yeah, I Ninja.
I know.
That's only because I'm like heavily invested in the Smash community.
The only reason I know is because I watched like a bunch of there's like Overwatch, like Seagull and stuff.
Right. But these people that we do know about,
or XQC, Twitch is making the esports community grow like great.
Oh yeah.
Right. But what I'm saying is like to add on to it, right? People like Seagull, XQC, and a bunch of other professional players.
Yeah.
They also have YouTube channels or Twitch channels. So that's how they really grow their audience.
Yeah.
But, say people who are super good at Overwatch and are on the same level as XQC and maybe even in his team, but they don't really have a YouTube channel. Finding someone who knows who that person is pretty hard.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about it too, it's like esports is a new thing. Like it only started picking up in like the early 2000s.
That's the only time it could exist.
It's barely 20 years old.
Yeah.
This, and if you related it to like football, right? Football's been around for like almost 100 years.
Honestly, probably 100 at this point.
Yeah, like it has a history, it has a legacy.
Has there been 100 Super Bowls?
Oh my God.
No.
Guys.
What?
Esports need to hurry up and take off so that there's esports players trading cards so I can just have sweaty gamers in my pocket at all times.
Dude, and you've got to get the first packs because in 20 years, those are going to be worth something.
Dude, freaking...
Yeah, I'll trade you my holographic XQC for your holographic
Dude, you get like a rare version of Sneaky where it's him as a woman.
Here's the thing.
Have you seen C9 Sneaky as a woman?
Is that the dude
it
who's
is
hot.
yeah?
It's hot.
Is that the dude who goes on Omegle and pretends to be a chick?
I don't know.
I don't know.
My question to
He
you
plays
guys.
League, I don't care.
My question to you guys is like, what game genre has the potential of like capturing a large enough audience to like compete with like major sports and stuff? Like you look at like League of Legends, you look at CS:GO, you look at fighting games like Smash or Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Like what game? Like for me, the only reason I got into Smash in the first place is when I saw a match of Melee. It was so entertaining just to watch.
Yeah. Well, we were watching clips a few days. I haven't played Smash Brothers in like a long time, probably.
Yeah.
And like when we were watching it at Nate's house, I was already like invested in it.
Yeah.
Like
it's
just standing there.
I feel like fighting games are the way to go, but people also
watching old like Street Fighter 2 or
That's true.
JoJo's Heritage for the Future.
Yeah.
Any of that like old 2D fighting
SNES
is
era,
awesome.
yeah.
But the thing with video games, I think it's a lot harder for them to captivate people, because when you look at, again, sports, it's teams, right? It's team versus team.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
a lot of people...
we have esports that are team versus
I know,
team.
I'm getting there. So you have people who are like, oh, this is my team. I want this team to win, right?
Yeah.
And then when you're watching a football game, it's like, eyes on everything that matters, right?
Yeah.
But when you're watching an esport, right, they can only show so many screens at once. So
Yeah.
say they're focusing on XQC because he's the most known player on the team. So they really want to get that footage of XQC. But one of XQC's teammates is setting up this big play that no one knows about. And then all of a sudden, the whole enemy team is dead.
Yeah.
And all the viewers are just left, oh, I guess I have to wait for the replay to know
Yeah.
what the fuck even just happened.
You can't really have like, because in a soccer game, you know, you can just have like a full view camera that
the-
just kind of pans
Right.
back and forth.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna.
Maybe that's
bring
where
up.
like the role of streaming fits in. Is like you follow specific players and just watch their streams as
Yeah.
they do these things.
Yeah, I guess, but I think a lot of it too comes down to the fact that with sports, it's like a person that you can see, and it's in a weird way. You're like, oh, I can do that. Like that is something that you could actually.
You can do that in a video game.
Yeah.
But like it's a
Yeah.
little bit different because it's not a person. It's like if you're watching a character move in all these ways, you're like, oh, that's not realistic.
Yeah,
I think
guess in
another
a-
thing about video games is there's no local support, right? There's no, because even though we all know shit like the Miami Heat is a fucking lie. None of them are from Miami, right? They're
yeah.
bought.
Yeah.
But people from Miami are still going to say, fuck yeah, Miami Heat, let's go.
Yeah.
The
yeah.
closest thing we ever really got to that was the Overwatch League, because it was like, oh, this is America versus Japan, and that's what's going on.
Yeah.
But I think if you want it to be successful, or more successful, you would want more people to be invested, obviously, and then to have those people be invested in a local team.
So it'd have to be like the really only way you could do that is like university versus university kind of thing. Because you'd have like localized people.
I
I
think you
know.
could do
I
that.
know certain universities now are doing like
I actually
major
met this
league
dude.
gaming majors.
I met this dude on Discord who was starting like a MLG like high school funding program, and he had like had 3 high schools that he was helping like organize. It was pretty cool.
It's so hard. I feel like it's so hard for video games to like gain this popularity too. There's so many games, there's so many genres.
That's true.
that-
I could
It's
name like
just-
10 sports off of my head, but I can name 100 games off the
Yeah,
top of my head.
like
Because-
you could probably name more competitive video games than sports.
When you're
Yeah.
talking about like sports, it's like, okay, everyone who's playing soccer is going to be playing in the what's the soccer league called?
Well, there actually
even
there's a bunch of
There's a
leagues.
bunch of them.
Right.
Let's just say like
But it's like-
FIFA. Let's say like
Yeah,
the big one.
they're going to be in FIFA or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's okay, I want to watch competitive FPS. It's like, okay, well, you have Overwatch, CSGO. If you're a loser, Call of Duty. Like,
Call of Duty's so trash.
The new one does look I like the aesthetic of the new one.
I doubt the new one's going to be fun, but the trailer was cool.
I have always had fun playing co-op with Call of Duty.
Zombies. That was the only good part of.
Zombies is so much fun.
Yeah. Although all my friends have always been better at me than FPS games because I've only been
Same.
into it for the last 2 or 3 years. I've actually like had something that can play it.
And you also haven't gotten like the only reason I got good is because I got obsessed.
That's true. You have like 3 times as many hours in Apex as me than I do.
Yeah. No,
I used to be
I don't think
super
more than that.
anti-FPS because I thought it was all like Call of Duty, and Call of Duty is just so boring. And then I played TF2 and it changed my life.
Oh, this is something I realized too. Video games only appeals to like men, really. It's like mostly
Well,
Yeah.
I think it's
Overwatch
limited
is kind of that sort of androgynous zone.
right, but when
Yeah.
you still when you look at the Overwatch teams, it's mostly men.
Yeah.
I think
like I feel like esports is a great opportunity to have like inclusivity with like women, because like
Dude,
when
like
you look at
Apex,
like when you look at when we relate it to sports though, it's always men.
Right.
Like all the major league sports, nobody gives a fuck about the major. Nobody gives a
except
fuck
for
about women's
soccer.
Right.
women's soccer. Yeah, but nobody gives a
soccer
fuck
like no
about
one's watching women's football. Is what you're saying?
Yeah, nobody's watching women's baseball or
WNBA.
basketball.
Yeah, I think video games isn't getting.
Women's martial or MMA is
Women's
awesome.
And women's MMA is
women's
dope.
MMA gets fucking
Well,
it
and
honestly
you know,
gets
women's
better.
volleyball probably gets some pretty good beats.
Hey, let's be
But
honest.
Yeah.
But yeah, women's
think-
MMA is like arguably almost better than men's MMA.
It's pretty gnarly.
Because women when they fight, dude.
Go
Like they
fucking
go
ham.
fucking ham, and it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
But anyways,
insane.
that's a pretty margins are slim. You know,
Margins are different.
Right.
Yeah.
I think the
or not slim, but
reason video games aren't getting I mean, they are getting more female players,
Yeah.
but I think the thing that's stopping like an equilibrium between male and female video game players is that the depiction of people who play video games in society is like a fucking loser, greasy slime ball.
yeah.
And it's like,
usually a
okay,
man.
it's bad for men to be like that. And society tells you it's even worse for women to be like
Yeah,
that.
like I knew
Because society says women are supposed to be soft, delicate, pretty, all dolled up. They're not supposed to be greasy gamers.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Although-
it's such a great opportunity that like esports in particularly has that
Yeah.
sports don't have.
Yeah,
and
They
it could
have-
totally like
You can level the playing field.
Yeah.
it's co-ed. Like splitting it by men and women doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
in
It doesn't
esports.
at all.
Yeah,
Which is why they don't.
yeah,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
why they don't.
But like with Among Us, like a bunch of women play Among Us.
Yeah,
Like so many people I know play Among Us. It's like
I feel like all these stigmas are slowly.
yeah.
it's like with each new game.
By
each new
2030,
big game.
it'll be completely different.
Yeah,
because
because,
think in the
like-
last 10 years, well, Twitch came to fruition within the last 10 years.
yeah,
or
like the
came into
last
being.
the last big game was
Mobile gaming
Fortnite.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You know, I don't even know how we got the stigma.
of what?
Of sweaty
Gamers are grody.
Well, it's just
Like-
they were like
Yeah.
Right.
You looked
But-
at the people who were sitting in lines waiting for the Xbox 360, and it was like grubby teenagers.
Well, well, I mean, even further back than that. When
Yeah.
the NES came out, it's fucking,
Like
you know,
everyone
6 to 10-year-olds just going to the store wanting to get a toy.
Well, I mean,
Right?
look at back in, well, that was the console that made it sort of like appear like that.
Right.
You know?
But the whole time, from the very beginning, it's just been a hobby,
Yeah.
right? Mm-hmm. So I think this association we have with like, oh, gamers are grody, I feel like it had to start from someone who wanted video games to fail.
Dude,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's the older
guess so,
generation
yeah.
that doesn't understand it. Like, look how they demonize video games with like regards to like
I know,
school
it's
shooting.
Demonized
So dumb.
music. Think about music.
Yeah.
Like it's like any girl who listens to rock music is a slut. Like is something they would say just as a given in the early 60s. And then by the end of the 60s it was like, "Oh no, you're just a normal person."
Yeah.
It's
Or it's like if you listen to metal in the 70s, you worship Satan.
right. And it's just always,
Yeah.
you know, people fear technology they don't understand.
Yeah.
But I think that's the dumbest thing ever. Like, even people nowadays who are saying, oh, video games are violent,
Yeah.
grew up in the whole music makes you violent part of history.
Yeah.
And they were probably kids our age listening to that music, and now they're growing up and saying, oh no, video games are violent.
I wonder
Yeah.
what the thing that we say makes.
VR.
It'll probably
VR.
be VR cuz I'm already like even at 19 I'm like VR's a little bit too realist. Like we're getting too close.
I don't think I'm ever going to
But-
claim anything's violent. I think I'll only claim things are poisoning our youth.
Yeah. I'm not
Like,
saying
videos that on YouTube that are marketed for children, like what's that game called? Gotcha Life.
Well, yeah,
Where
we've
it's
already
like,
talked
oh,
about
look,
Gotcha
little
Life.
kids. Also, pedophilia is okay. Ha! Video games.
Yeah.
Video game.
I think
Yeah.
our the youth will be poisoned, but I don't think I'll find anything when it's like, oh,
Yeah,
this is
it
the
won't be
cause
like-
of all evil.
It won't be like a general. It won't be like, oh, like VR gaming is the cause of evil or whatever.
Yeah.
Dude, I just can't wait to see where gaming goes because we're in this awesome era where it is progressing so quickly that
Yeah.
in the next like 30 years, gaming is going to be insane.
It's going to make
Yeah.
a lot of advances too.
Yeah.
Like with
Hopefully.
VR getting more advanced.
Hopefully, we don't hit a roadblock.
Look at how graphics look now. Imagine that in 30 years.
Well, it's also crazy that like a lot of like CS:GO's graphics didn't change that much.
No, because that's the thing is
It
like
was an old game.
what they only have like 2 engines in Valve. Like they have the original Half-Life engine
They have
and then the
Source and
Half-Life.
Source 2.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's it. What Alex didn't use the Half-Life 2 engine, Source 2 engine.
I'm sure it used Source 2.
Really?
I don't think.
It's insane
I think
how
we'll
awesome
all
this
know
is.
when Valve announces Source 3.
Yeah. There's a lot of people talking. I think when Alex came out, they were like, yeah, it's time for a new engine. But Alex looks amazing.
Everything needs a new engine right now. We're
Yeah.
going into a new decade.
What they the original Unreal Engine is open use or whatever. Like
Really?
you can use it for whatever you want.
Ty's nipple. What's up, Ty's nipple?
But yeah,
What?
we have a little more time. I thought you were saying like rap. We have a little more time, but
I
Ty,
don't even know what I was doing.
Why you got such a flat,
oh, I thought you were saying like
why you got such a flat nipple, bro?
because he's
I was
not.
flipping Ty off. I wasn't saying to rap.
I thought you were saying wrap it up.
I got a pointy nipple over here. It's because I tugged on it when I was a little kid.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
that's kind of kinky, but
Yeah, a little bit. It's probably why I'm into like BDSM now.
Yo, on the real?
Yeah, a little bit.
Dude, nice.
Dude, your nipples are like cylinders.
when I was
Yeah, you think so? I
did you ever
this
have that
one's
thing in puberty where your nipples were really sensitive?
No.
Nope.
No,
Did you know you
Although-
can train your nipples to be as sensitive as a woman's?
dude.
You've told me about that.
How do you do that?
I wouldn't want that.
I'm not gonna expose myself too much.
You
Let
just
me
gotta
just say,
like play with it, and stimulate it. for,
playing
like,
with
2 weeks.
nipples.
Stop tugging on your nipples
just-
in my room. What are you doing?
Like, let me just say, playing with nipples, just in general, do it.
Yeah.
Just just do it, guys.
What- how did we
And
get
girls
here?
and they thems, everyone play with nipples if they're out there.
Everyone's got
Not
'em.
only
Consensually. Do not
Consensually, of course.
grope.
Do
people.
not grope people. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
You can grow me. I'm incredibly lonely.
You can grope Israel because he said it's consensual. Like it's a precursor of consent.
Dude, if we ever get famous, every fan is gonna come up and grope you. Are you down with
gonna be
that? Are you
awesome,
ready for
dude.
that? Are you ready for people just rip off your clothes and just be like,
Yeah, it's gonna be like a zombie attack,
That's
but they're just
assuming they
trying
can
to
find
they're just
me.
trying to grope him.
Now I'm gonna dox you.
I mean, you already did. That's how we
Yeah.
start off. the episode.
Yeah.
And I have to cut that out.
Sorry, dude.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. You just like cut it and then delete it, and then
Yeah.
it's no more.
Wow, that was a fantastic way to end the podcast, talking about how I edit the podcast. Thank you for listening to episode 18. Wait,
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah, episode 18 of the CTTV podcast.
Edit that so it just sounds like you're saying 18 normally and not questioning it, and then just cut this part out.
Yeah. So how you would edit that is you would take that part out.
So I'd cut right
Yeah,
here.